My husband, Arnold Phyllis Pencis, was a veteran of the Air Force. He enlisted in the Air Force at 17 years old, um, and he got his basic training at Parks Air Force Base. And he became an administrative sergeant and got raised to the rank of tech sergeant. He was stationed, since he spoke German, he was sent to Ramstein Air Force Base, where he served on the staff of a General Ramstein. Not Ramstein, that was the base. Anyway, his general said, "Sergeant, you are not making enough money. You have to go to officers candidate school," and he got into that school without college. And that was at San Antonio, Texas, where his hair was shaved. And he hated it. He said he absolutely hated it. But he would have to go back and face General Spicer if he washed out. So he became an officer, and because of he was very technically oriented, and he was sent to navigator training school in Waco, Texas. His next assignment was to electronics warfare school in Sacramento, California. And after that, he was assigned to Roswell, New Mexico, to a B-52 base. The next assignment that we had, by that time we were married, the next assignment was to Shreveport, Louisiana, Bossier City, 8th Air Force. And after that was to an Air Force base in Massachusetts. And from there, he was sent to B-52 bombings in Vietnam. He had 4,000 hours in B-52s over Vietnam and 4,000 missions. I don't know if you can see his awards up here, but they are Air Medals and Distinguished Flying Crosses. He was over Hanoi in 1972, and the bombing that the B-52s did gained the release of the prisoners that were held in Hanoi Hilton, and that included John McCain. He retired in 1975 here in Fort Worth because it was close to my home and he wanted to go to college. And that's basically his military career. These are his fancy medals. What you can see back here, he looked like a Russian general when he had on his regular medals. This is a newspaper article from Massachusetts because his crew was the last one to fly home from Vietnam. And after that, he never had to go back again. It was Westover Air Force Base. This is a picture in his dress uniform, and you can see he was much taller than me. Okay, thank you. He was an exemplary soldier of all kinds. He gained his citizenship in the service. He proudly served. He did his job well. We both learned a lot about being independent and traveling, and I loved being a part of the Air Force family. Whenever you went to a new base, you were always welcomed. There was never a stranger around. And the Air Force took great care of him. I learned how to be flexible, how to be independent, how to help others.